Hello everyone, my name is Dalila Touhami and I'm super excited to give you this mini training to learn all the fundamentals about the information business for those of you who want to start an online business in the information industry. So the goal of this mini training is to help you understand how to create irresistible offers and market them effectively. In this training, you will learn how to guide your customer through the journey and use the value ladder to be able to create offers at each stage of the value ladder to guide the customer from your first offer or the free offers to the high ticket or continuity offer and be able to have a thriving business. So let's get started. So let's start from the beginning. So when it comes to online business, it boils down to offers and marketing. Offers in the knowledge industry are products or services that solve your audience problems. They have to be tailored to your solving audience problems, and then you have to market them to your audience. These might all seem obvious, but let's go into more details. You can see here we have an overlapping area in between marketing and offers. If you master this area, you have a successful business. So as I said, offers can be online courses, ebooks, workshops, webinars. It could be coaching programs or live events or community access. It can be anything that of value to your audience and help them solve their problem. Marketing, most of you know what marketing is in its basic terms, is persuading your audience that your offer is the right solution for their problems. And how you can do that is by combining one, two, or multiple marketing strategies, such as content marketing, social media, email marketing, advertising, affiliate marketing, and many other marketing strategies. And now let's talk about the overlap between offers and marketing. The overlap area between offers and marketing is this sweet spot that is known as understanding your audience. The more you understand your audience, the more you'll be successful in your business. If you understand your audience, you would know the problems and the pains and what they're struggling with. So you'll be able to craft a solution for those problems. So you're helping your audience specifically to solve their problems. That's on the offers side. When it comes to marketing, you also have to understand your audience to be able to know where they hang out online, to be able to know how to talk to them online, either in written format or in a videos. You would know how to communicate with them and be able to persuade them that your offer is right for them. So we covered this part. So as I said, it's the foundation of successful business, and you will see, I'll give you an example in a minute so you'll understand more why it's very important. I personally skipped this part initially when I started my first online business and learned the hard way that I have to know my audience and understand them almost like reading their minds to be able to have a thriving business. So let's move on to the example. The example I have here is in the health and wellness niche. And let's say you're a coach and you decide to offer a 10-day detox program. So the program will include meal plans, recipes, daily detox tips, and they have to have access to yourself to guide them and answer their questions. So I would say it's a high ticket program. So the marketing part, you have to do some efforts to get people to know about your program. And for this, you could use social media posts, email campaigns, blog posts, Facebook ads as examples of driving traffic to your program. To give you an example in real life, we have Adam Parker. I came across him on Instagram, who is a detox coach. He is offering, you can see on his bio, he says, I help high performers reclaim superhuman energy. And for the CTA, his call to action is DM me detox to get started. So you see, this guy is probably offering a very similar program to what I just mentioned, a detox program. And when people DM him, he will be able to help them with the detox process. When we talk about marketing, Adam Parker needs to know where audience is hanging out, and he obviously figured out, and he's using Instagram, so that's where he will find his audience. He obviously got to know them, so he knows how to talk to them and what type of content he adds to his profile to be able, or to his Instagram account, to be able to attract those people who are interested in detox. And this ranges from list of tips to interviews with experts. Now, we talked about knowing his audience, so he needs to know his audience to be able to tailor his program to a specific group of people. He needs to know their age, their gender, their lifestyle, struggles, to be able, as I said, to help them in the most effective way. Now, let's talk about the customer journey. The customer journey is the journey or the path, the first they hear about you to the point where they become loyal customers. So let's explain the customer journey with this funnel. It's upside down funnel, but we start from the bottom here. Back to our example of the detox program. So when people aren't aware of the problem, so if we start here, back to our example of detox program, people aren't aware of the problem, and these are around 60% of people, 60% of potential customers. So at this stage, they're not aware of the problem. So at this stage, they may be thinking, oh, I have low energy, I'm tired all the time, but I guess it's normal. I think everyone feels low energy, and it's normal to feel this way. They also find it hard to get out of bed in the morning, and they go for quick fixes like consuming caffeine drinks or sugar to boost temporarily the energy. And then if this problem persists, they continuously feeling tired, at stage 2, they become problem aware. And this might happen, they have a chat with their spouse or friend, and they start talking about this low energy they're having, constantly low energy, and they would say something like, maybe my diet is affecting my energy levels. Or the friends tell them that the toxin building in the body, and that causes this low energy. And probably they will send them a blog post or a video talking about the toxins in the body. They start consuming this content, and they become curious to know more. At the same time, they're not sure if this is the solution to their problem. So they start to go through a lot of information, but most of it is confusing. Some websites say eat healthy, others say take supplements, other probably videos. They talk about detox methods or fasting or detox drink. So they start searching about the symptoms of fatigue and low energy and how the toxins affect the health. And that's when they become solution aware. They move to this stage. At stage 3, they start thinking that a detox program may restore their energy. So they're solution aware. They start to think that might be the solution or the answer to their problem. So they might see testimonials from other people who got success with the detox methods and feel excited about this, but at the same time, they're not sure if it is the right thing for them yet. So they're still exploring this solution, and they're not sure if they should commit yet. So at this stage, they start comparing different detox programs, comparing prices, reading reviews, testimonials, and checking which one should be the right fit for them. So solution aware people are ready to buy, but they still need a little bit of push to get them to hopefully to get your offer. The buying stage is the stage where every marketer on this planet loves. People at this stage are ready, holding their credit card and ready to buy. So at this stage, people are, they made their mind about buying, and they just need So you just need to put your offer in front of them, basically. And obviously, it has to be appealing and right for them. You would say, okay, I will target people who are ready to buy. This 3% of people who are ready to buy, yes, it is what the most obvious thing to do, but it's not as simple as that, because you will have at this small percentage, it's not as simple as that because it's competitive and it's not scalable. Let's say you dominate the market, your offer is amazing, and everyone is buying from you. It's a limited audience, it's 3%, and it's not, you won't be able to scale, as there is just a limit to how many people are ready to buy. So that's where marketing comes. You have to start a little bit lower on this funnel, and your role as a marketer is to move people gently, nicely, not pushy with sales and the tactics and that don't work. Nurture your leads through this funnel. Now, when you hear people talking about sales funnel, when we talk about sales funnel, it usually starts at the lead generation stage. And that's lead generation basically means trying to incentivize people with something of value. Usually it is free, to be able to get their email address in exchange to be able to market to them later. So that's it in very simple terms. This is the first stage. The next one is, if you master this, the next stage is actually an ongoing stage. That is lead nurturing. Lead nurturing is basically the is basically the process of getting people to move up or down, depends how you see the funnel. Funnel should be upside down, but you got this idea. So it's moving people from being not problem aware, or probably problem aware, because it's much harder to move people from this stage. But let's say from problem aware all the way up to being a buyer. So nurturing is constantly giving value and educating people about the offer, or probably the problem itself. If they still have some questions and they're not sure, so they're confused at the stage of problem aware. So you try to speak their language, explain to them their pain, and nurture them with constant value and gentle selling. I don't know how to call it, but I call it gently nudging them toward your offers, probably lower value offers. We're going to talk about offers in a minute. And your aim is to go from a lead to conversion. A conversion is a sale in this case. And the next level, okay, someone is bought from you. The aim of successful marketers is to retain this customer. You want them to buy again from you, and again, that's how it works in business. So retention is trying to retain this customer. There's this two way of doing it. Either you continue to offer them different offers, or you can offer them a continuity offer. The continuity offer is the one that you give people option to buy monthly. So the most common example, the most known example, is a software. Usually you pay monthly to be able to use the software, and that's continuity offer. That's a continuity offer. It could be a membership. There are different types of memberships. They're also continuity offers. I wanted to include some of the terms that you might come across when you learn about marketing. And these are top of funnel. So top of funnel, or TOF, is simply this stage, or it could be problem aware. So it's I would define it not problem aware, but it could be problem aware. So yeah, so it's in between these two. And then we have a middle of funnel, and that's in between problem aware and solution aware. And the last one is bottom of funnel. So bottom of funnel, people are ready to buy, and it's the best spot to be in as a marketer. I mean, that's the best spot to target, but as I said, it has some cons, so it's not straightforward. Also, you will find terms like a cold audience, a warm audience. I didn't write that here, but a warm audience or hot audience. Again, if you hear a cold audience, they're referring to people who they don't know you, they've never heard of you, and probably they're somewhere here. When they're warm people, usually they heard about you, they heard about your offer, they probably watched your YouTube videos or came across your blog posts, they read some of your blog posts, they visited your website, but they just interacted, or they could be they liked posts on your Instagram or Facebook, so they are warm audience. Hot audience, as I said, are people who are ready to buy, are people usually are ready to buy and know you, know your offer, know everything, and probably they already bought from you or ready to buy from you. I also wanted to mention the AIDA funnel. AIDA funnel is simply awareness. People are at the awareness stage, they're interested to solve their problem, and then the desire is they're more ready to buy, and then they take action, and then they buy. Now we covered the customer journey, we understand the basics. Let's talk about the value ladder. This concept is all about creating series of offers that increase in value and price. It starts from lead generation offer. We talked about lead generation before, and then it goes up with price and value. Lead generation offer is usually free, so that's where it starts, lead generation, and then you offer a low ticket offer after nurturing the leads, or offering them value, free value, guiding them toward your low ticket offer, and then mid ticket offer, and then a continuity or high ticket. As you go up, the prices increase, and most importantly, the value increases significantly. They have to be able to give the person a very high value to be able to get them here. So let me give you an example of the detox program that we started with earlier. So for the lead generation, as we talked about marketing, there are many strategies, but let's say one of them is through social media. Let's say this Adam Parker starts the driving traffic, or collecting leads from his Instagram. So on one of his posts, people start to DM him detox to get started. So there are people who go straight away to low, mid, or continuity, start selling straight away, and that's okay, and it might work, but usually people collect leads. That's the most effective way of doing it. You might ask me why, because as I said, the lead nurturing might get the person to be, instead of being just one-time buyer, they will be retained and it can be a lifetime customer, or they continuously buy high ticket offers. So people start DMing Adam Parker, and he would probably send them a lead magnet, what we call a lead magnet, to collect leads, and it's something free in exchange of their email address. And let's say this lead magnet is a monthly meal planner. You can see here this spreadsheet. This is just an example, obviously. So they have, he will give them this spreadsheet to plan their meals. You can see here they can add their meals, their daily meals, weekly. You can see different weeks, and then they add their grocery list, and they really appreciate it, and they love this planner. As they like it, they start following this guy, Adam is constantly sending them emails to explain the problems they're having, why they're tired, why they have low energy, all the possibilities, and he started to talk about the detox and how it's useful, the detox and how it's the solution to their problem, and he will offer them a higher, a paid offer. A paid offer could be low ticket or mid offer, could be a course that he created, that you have to go through to understand about the detox methods, and the person who got the free meal planner buys his course. He finds that the course is really, really valuable, and he loves the idea of the detox methods, and he would contact Adam. He wants more help, and Adam probably have a one-to-one coaching program, a high ticket offer. He probably suggests to him that he will coach him. The cost will be $5,000. He would obviously promise them that the value will be high, so that they will transform from where they are now, tired, sluggish, not being able to carry on with their daily tasks, to being superhuman, as he described it in his bio. That's an example of how to guide people from being strangers, complete strangers, they don't know about you, to being a loyal customer. So probably the person is highly satisfied with Adam's services and coaching. He would refer him to his family members or friends. He could, if Adam has a continuity offer, probably he has a membership paying him regularly, referring him, or buying his other offer. So the transformation. The transformation I talked briefly about it in Adam's case. The transformation for him would be from someone who's tired, I hate getting out of bed in the morning, to being superhuman. So the concept is about moving the customer away from pain toward pleasure. So in this case of the detox, pain is being painfully tired, sluggish, hating to get up in the morning, toward pleasure, resetting the body, basically. I gave you an example of Adam, the detox coach, and we talked about all these offers. So the offers, I gave you the example, so they're not random. So every offer should be closely related to the transformation. Transformation, you could call it the solution, the promise, or the value. So whatever the problem of your audience is, all your offer should refer to it and should be closely related to it. Like, think about it. If people get free stuff from you, they shouldn't be random. The free stuff should be educating them, giving them value. It could be a tool that saves them time, or help them skip some steps, or speed up some process. So it should be very closely related to the low ticket, your low ticket offer, your mid ticket offer, and all your other offers. So let me give you the steps that you should be going through to be able to build this business. Obviously, it takes a lot of work, commitment, but it's really, really lucrative. So the earning potential is very, very high, and initially you have to work really hard to get the business out of the ground, but then later it will become almost like passive work, because you will eventually have a team who will help you doing all the tasks. You still have to do some tasks, but you choose what to work, and you will choose your schedule, you working hours, and so on and so forth. So if you want to start this business, it's really important to choose or identify your niche. So what is niche? It's basically the problem you want to solve for people. What type of problem? you have no idea, you should go with one of the three most profitable, huge industries, and those are health, wealth, and relationships. So obviously, each of these have so many sub niches, but that's where you could. That's the probably starting point. Um, Pick one of these three. I mean, industries, and you have to niche down. You can't just go in the wealth industry. You can't say just make money. You have to go very detail, like you have to niche down and go like, let's go for real estate, for example. In health and wellness, for example, you niche down like Adam is doing. He's saying he's saying specifically that he is a detox coach. So I hope this you get what I'm saying. So the second step is understanding your ideal customer, your audience. So you have to understand your audience, and you have to know their demographics, psychographics, where they hang out, what are their interests, how do they talk, how do they describe their problems, how do they describe their goals or the solution that they're looking for. And the third step is conducting a market research. Is obviously understanding your customer is part of this. You for conducting market research, you have to look at the industry in general, know what it is about, what other people are offering, your competitors, and then you have to assess how your strength, your SWOT, strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. And you do things like identifying your goals, looking at what others are offering, like assessing the competition, find where your ideal customer are, read the comments, the reviews, and get to know your audience, get to know what others are offering, and obviously set your goals. The next step is crafting the offers. You start crafting your offers and then creating your sales pages and deciding on what marketing strategies you're going to start with. Usually it's running ads, building an email list, and leveraging social media for marketing. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.